And we are live. Good morning. Welcome to Mando Mornings. Is that a cool name?
Yeah.
You like it?
Yes, I love it.
I'm here with special guest. Dee is in the house actually in the house.
Yes.
Morning.
Good morning.
And Buddy Lord, my conspirator, writer of Sins of the Fae. And morning, dude. How are you? You wake up?
Yeah, I'm here. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, and I'm here to practice being a YouTuber.
Good Mando morning.
Mm-hmm. All right. So we saw the show. First things, strong opinions either way. What do you guys think?
It was good. It wasn't as good as the episode where he was saved at the end of near the end of last season. You know, by all the Mandos.
No.
It wasn't as good as that one, but it was definitely interesting, and it progressed the show. It progressed the actual main theme, which everybody has been just harping about. That for 2 episodes we haven't gone anywhere. You could see why. That was a ton of new set design, new construction, extra characters. I mean, don't you think?
This one, yeah, totally. I mean, I think that the 2 previous episodes were good standalones, and it didn't bother me at all. But I get it because people want to see where the story's going, what's going to happen next.
Yeah,
and this has a whole bunch of things that are going to happen next. I mean, I think most exciting is, not to jump ahead, but we get to see Ahsoka Tano probably in the next episode, and I think that's pretty awesome. So we got Giancarlo Esposito's character. We've got thoughts of the Black Saber. So yeah, I think we're fully into it now.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's come. I don't want to say full circle, but it's definitely getting there. I mean, we've gotten to the point where he's, he was able to find some more of his people. We got some lore, which was nice. And then they're like, okay, are you going to help us? And he's like, nah, I got to go take care of the kid. And she's like, all right, we'll go here. And like you said, go to Ahsoka Tano, and that she's a Jedi. She'll tell you about it. So is Yoda going to become a Padawan for Ahsoka Tano?
Hey, that's an interesting question. I don't know. I do know that Yoda is about 1,000 years old when we see him in the original movies, and I believe he became a master at age 200, roughly, something like that, or is he 800?
I didn't do my homework.
I didn't do any homework either. I just watched.
So 150 years from now, Baby Yoda will be.
Yeah, but Ahsoka's like 30 something, right, at this point, and I don't know. Can Baby Yoda be trained?
Absolutely.
I just imagine that lightsaber. It'd be like a popsicle.
Oh, shit, that reminds me. I didn't show you, or no. I didn't show anybody. I was just going through some stuff yesterday, and I've got a lightsaber popsicle maker. It's this big thing, and it makes 4 proper handled. It's like Luke, Vader, Obi-Wan.
Yoda?
Maybe, yeah. It's got 4 lightsabers. You put the juice and stuff in it, put it in the freezer.
Yes.
And you got it's awesome.
Oh, we should have done that.
So what you're saying is you guys are going to have lightsaber popsicles next week.
Absolutely.
Well, you can
what flavor?
Go get it. I'll talk to you. We'll hold down the floor here.
Okay, you hold down the floor.
It's on the dresser in that room.
In that room?
But you know what you really need? You need to put some liquor in there.
Wow, man. That's a good plan, actually.
You're like, wow.
How much liquor could you put in something that'll freeze at 0, though? Not very much.
Not very much, but you can put enough to taste it.
Okay. Ooh, like vodka orange juice lightsabers?
No.
No? You saying no?
No, I'm saying no to the cats.
Yeah, no.
Okay. No to the cats.
No to the cats. She knows what I'm doing.
Yeah. Okay, a bit of vodka and orange juice. Maybe we'll put those. We'll do that live one of these days.
So we're gonna have some mimosa, or lightsaber popsicles.
Bingo! That sounds delicious.
There you go, man.
Okay, so Baby Yoda as a Padawan to Ahsoka. Yeah, I mean, I don't see her becoming a central character to the whole the whole season, do you?
I mean, she's important because she's a Jedi,
Mhm.
and she's got to, give him some sort of information about this species or where he takes them or whatever. Because I mean, the whole thing is like that this thing is a natural Jedi, and so that's the only lead he has, and he's been following that. And now what I thought was more interesting was that, I mean, he was ready to leave. He's like, I'm out. You're not my Mando. Hashtag not my Mando. And he just like, he's like, I'm out. And jetpacks out of there, and then he almost dies again, and they save him.
Check this out. I wasn't making it up. So this is a Star Wars lightsaber popsicle maker right here. Look at that. And actually, I was lying before. This is Vader, obviously. And this one's Luke. And they're big, though.
They're huge.
Okay, so we're going to be making...
Yes.
mimosa.
See, I think Luke's needs to be like a Jello shot, because you've got, the green. And then Vader's is red, right? So that needs to be like a Cosmo.
Yeah.
Or a Bloody Mary, something like that.
Okay. So you're the science guy here. How much booze can go in these things before they won't freeze?
I'd have to do math. Why are you making? I don't want to do math. I don't know. It wouldn't be much, but it would be. You could still do it. I mean, I'd have to go look at it.
No.
But it'd be fun. You could do it. People have done it before.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Look at that.
Definitely.
Okay. All right. So yeah, that's a Baby Yoda sized lightsaber too. So okay. All right. What do you want to start with first here? This is spoilers, of course. Anybody doesn't want to hear them, don't stick around. What was the name of? Did you jot down the names of these planets as they came up, buddy?
No. Well, I saw like they were talking about Talus. That was the one. Trask is the planet they went to.
Mm-hmm.
Or it was like a moon, I think, and then they went to Ahsoka Tano's on Talus, which is but she's going to a city called Caladan,
right?
Or she's in a city called Caladan. That's where he wants to go.
Yep.
So he is taking her in his newly repaired ship.
Kind of. Yeah, the beater. So that's why. I mean, so the Mon Calamari. Now that's a planet, right? So why do we have so many Mon Calamari on this planet right off the bat? Any idea?
I mean, it seems like an aqueous planet. Like it's very, there's a lot of water. So it seems to just be a place that's inhabitable by them, easily. Yep. I mean, they're at home there. I think that one of the things that I saw, I was like, I was asking you, I'm like, why in a world of flying ships do we have a boat? And the only thing I can figure is that the ships are cheaper.
Yep, that's what I think.
As the like fuel consumption and everything is a lot less. So.
No, it makes perfect sense to me. Like, we have lots of cool technology that flies around and does stuff. But if you want to fish, something that just sits there with no energy, that's just
hovering space shuttle is probably not the best idea to catch fish.
Scare the fish for sure.
There you go.
Yes.
Yeah. So you don't scare the fish away. So we're going to get a forest planet. So here's one to you.
Yes.
We talked about this last week, I think. Does it bug you that every planet is one thing, not 50 things? Or is that being picky?
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, we don't really have like an abundant, I don't know, cornucopia of different kinds of planets. Like the temperate, the climate and temperate is like what we've got. We've had desert planet, ice planet. We've had a water planet. We're gonna get a forest planet, and we had a city planet, kind of, didn't we?
Well, we had a snow planet in Mandalorian. You mean? Yep. And
so we've had, pretty much all.
And in Mandalorian, we could get a city planet, like a Coruscant, but that's not likely because it's going to be That'd be so damn expensive.
Mm-hmm.
Because we got that in episode 2 for the first time.
So what, you want a Canadian planet?
No. Just about.
I want a tropical planet with, you know, where it's 5 o'clock somewhere and everybody's drinking, you know, mojitos or something.
Mhm.
You know, everyone's got a pina colada. They're just chilling. That's like the vacation planet.
That sounds like a really good low budget thing that they would do. It's like, hey, let's go shoot.
Hey guys, we're all going to Hawaii. They'd be like, yeah.
Well, you know, they can shoot anything for less money than most shows have been in the past. Like, to be really elaborate with this great, you know, this, well, it's not 360, but this full, what's it called? This full volume with the, you know, a full 360 around it with a ceiling.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wouldn't it be cool to walk around in that? Like, go to work and it's like, okay, yeah, we're on.
Well, we watched behind the scenes, right?
Mhm.
John Favreau was explaining all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fascinating. I had no idea.
Yeah, I thought it was, I don't know, like John Favreau has been pretty open about this being a Western, you know, or at least in a Western serial format. And I remember somebody a couple weeks ago saying, I don't want to, you know, I didn't like watch, I don't watch Mandalorian or start to watch a Western, you know, I wanted to watch Star Wars. And I'm like, well, did you not read what they said? He's always said it was like a Western.
Mm-hmm. I think it's great, and that's why I'm liking the show, you know, a lot still.
Yeah, I mean, I thought the episode was great. Like I said, I mean, just a quick recap. There was a gag. It always opens with a gag. It seems like there's always like an opening funny thing, right? It's like a palate cleanser. Mm-hmm. So you get a palate cleanser, you know, with a gag. The ship lands, but then it falls over and crashes because he's missed the landing pad by, I don't know, like 20 feet. Right. And then the first thing that you see is this pretty expansive city. I mean, you can see this is heavy construction, new set design. Mm-hmm. It didn't look all green screen. So, I mean, there's a lot to that. And then you have, you know, Star Wars continuing the tradition of creating the most unappetizing food ever conceived.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Checks notes. Yep.
You know, then we have blue milk, we have green milk, now we have white porridge that attacks you.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, they got a bit of that's like 2 episodes in a row of a whole lot of face hugger going on, but the alien vibe.
Oh, that's so funny.
You know,
yeah.
over and over.
Yeah.
Very. What was the name? Geiger, right?
It's very Geiger, HR-esque. Yeah,
so, and then we've got, so then he is approached by like a lot of, I don't know, thief Mon Calamari. Mm-hmm. And they say, yeah, come with us, man. We'll take you on the boat to see them. Mm-hmm. And then they try and kill him by throwing him into, I don't know, like we never got to see the creature, but I guess it's like I think it's basically just a large version of what's in the soup.
Yes.
I think
exactly.
So. Yeah, it's a bit Starlek. It's kind of, it feels good. It feels in the universe. You know,
so it's like, you know, we have a big squid, and they try to feed they throw the baby down in there, and he dives after the baby. But then the Mandos, like 3 Mandos, all of a sudden appear out of nowhere on the deck of the ship, kill the guys, free him, and he's like, "But the baby," and the girl's like, "On it." Like, and the girl, she's pretty badass. Bo-Katan, right?
Bo-Katan.
And she's just, you know, and then she takes it. That was a great moment when they all take their helmets off, and he's like, "Whoa."
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Hashtag not my Mando. You know.
Yeah. Good morning to Genuel Bolandres. How you doing? Hope I didn't say your last name wrong. Good morning. Did you watch Mando? Let us know what you thought.
You know, hashtag not my Mando, and then he freaks out, and they say, "Oh, you're one of them." But what I like is, I mean, she stopped them, you know, her, I guess, soldiers immediately. Mm-hmm. She's like, you know, don't talk bad about him or something to that effect, and they're like, okay, whatever.
Yep.
But apparently they look down because I think they're actual soldiers, like they're like some sort of genetic breed of soldier, right? Like the Mandalorians that have been fighting this like immense long war on their planet.
Yeah, on Mandalore. Yep.
So she's like, what did she say? 300 years this armor's been in my family.
Did she say?
Yeah, she said 300 years. This has been in my family.
Oh, I thought she said 3 or 4
Or did
generations.
she say 3 generations?
Yeah.
Generations.
See,
Okay,
Man.
generation.
hey, man, we take Star Wars seriously.
Yeah.
Right? It's like,
So
that's
she's like, but I've had this, armor for a long time. And he's like, no. He's like, why'd you take your helmet off? He's like, dude, you don't take your helmet off. Then he freaks out. I think it's funny. They think he's cute. They're like, oh, he's cute.
Isn't that great? I think you're right.
He's a Night Watch kid. No, that's Game of
No.
Thrones.
They said he was.
He was of the Watch, and they called it a cult.
That's what it was.
And that's where This Is the Way comes from. I guess they're an offshoot of the Mandalorians, or the Mandalorians of Mandalore.
Mandalorian.
Yeah, I think that what they are is, well, she said they were a cult that was supposed to go to outer reach galaxies and basically teach the religion, and in an attempt to create the old way.
Mhm.
And that was the whole, like, this is the way, they were trying to create the old way. Basically, it seems like an exodus, some sort of segregation, and they didn't really get into it. I'm sure the lore is out there and you could probably find it, but
Absolutely.
I thought that was interesting. And then, but they just, they were like, oh, he's Mando light, he's cute. And they just sort of let him, and then he kept getting in trouble. They kept saving him. And eventually he's like, well, can you lead me to the Jedi? And she's like, yeah, I know where a Jedi is. And, but I need your help bringing down a ship of weapons.
Mhm.
Basically. And then Mando goes all in. I mean, whenever he makes a deal, he's all in.
Totally. Yeah, it reminds me of the one where they did the prison, the Bill Burr.
Oh, yes. Yeah, I was thinking about that
Yeah,
as well.
exactly.
Yes,
Yeah,
exactly.
it's like, he's on your team. He's on your
Yes.
damn team.
Yes.
I mean, he's going. So, when he made the deal, he goes in. They, what is it? They almost get to the ship, and then the captain of the ship, right, is told that basically he's got to destroy everything. Which, I don't know. Like, if you're gonna do that, it's on a ship. I would think. Like, I knew for dramatic reasons we're headed toward the ground. It seems like he'd have just had a bomb,
Oh, okay.
like a self-detonate sequence.
Mhm.
Like, okay, we're blowing up. Just, but that would have been the end of the show.
Yeah, that'd be boring. So I give them that easily. So hey, what do you guys think about? Did you watch Battlestar Galactica? Roughly 2000.
No.
I'm gonna say 12 years ago.
No.
2008?
Did you watch a young Katie Sackhoff? Is what he's saying.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. Exactly.
Yeah. Did you, buddy?
No.
No.
I like I said, I was like, wasn't she like one of the Star Trek shows or something? I mean, I knew that she was just. I don't keep up with any of that, but you always in the geek circles hear about the hot chicks of said show, except Discovery. No one gives a damn about any of them for some reason.
Well,
Let's not go there.
yeah. This is a positive show as often as possible, right? But no,
Like, let's not talk about that. We don't talk about Discovery.
I loved Battlestar Galactica, the original series.
Mhm.
I won't get into that, but I mean, it was cheesy, but I've got a real fondness for it. So when they rebooted it 10 plus years ago, and they gender swapped Starbuck, who was, he's the sort of the Han Solo. He's the blonde version of the Han Solo to Apollo, blah, blah, blah.
Yes.
But Katie Sackhoff was just this like super badass. Well, there you go. You just saw her in Mandalorian.
Yes.
That's a cool chick. She smokes cigars. She's really this gruff, insouciant. I don't know. You guys should both, on a rainy day, check out some of the Battlestar Galactica reboot,
Okay.
and check out some Katie Sackhoff if that's
Absolutely.
if that floats your boat.
Yes.
She's got the bob and a headband.
I know that
Right?
exactly.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with her.
Yep.
And she shows her face, takes off the. Yeah.
Yep.
She's fantastic.
So hey, buddy, are you watching a chat here too? We have somebody. We got someone here. I don't know the name. So
Again, Will Belendres.
ooh, that's a good accent.
Ooh.
Aha,
Look at
Will
you.
Bolendres is interested in
Belendres.
what the bow does. I'm kidding.
And Will Belendres. Yeah.
How far does she unite the Mandalorians? Is everyone going to be on board? I don't know. I feel like I need to. This needs a rewatch, man.
Yes,
Um,
it went too quickly.
like, how many Mandalorians are there? Because they kind of flipped it on us, right? Like when the Mandalorians were massacred with the armor last season, I kind of thought, you know, it was really. You saw the armor piled up.
Yes,
It was this like, it was almost like this genocide, and I thought, shit, he's maybe one of the last.
that's
And now I think like he's part of some cult that's, you know, some acolytes that are an offshoot going back generations now.
Well, it's just, she flat out said they're a cult that
That's
was
right.
supposed to, you know, perpetuate some old way.
Mhm.
What she's basically saying is you're an antique.
Yep.
You know, but she doesn't like, you're an antique, but I don't have the time to deprogram you, so I'm going to use you, because she immediately knew how to use him. What did she say? This is the way.
Yep.
yes.
And he got right in line. He's like, yes.
This is the way.
He's so hungry. He has been, which, I mean, that immediately tells you that it is a cult, and that is kind of like, I mean, that's like Hail Hitler, you know?
Mhm.
Ooh.
Well, what was that?
It is.
Yeah. Yeah. But
I
is
know,
it?
okay, you don't want to go there. We don't want to tie that imagery to them, but that is what, you know.
Well, actually, we're not even supposed to say that on this place. Oh, I'm not going to get into.
What, the H word?
Wow. Yeah. Actually. Yeah.
The H word. Oh my God. But no, but sir, you know, he
Oh, God.
say again?
What's so popular?
Well, just, you know, the whole Nazi Hitler thing. I don't know. It's frustrating.
Why is it popular?
Yeah. What?
No, I'm just hearing it in the dialogues a lot. So
Oh, because of Trump, and they compare him to.
Yeah. In fact, that's it.
oh, okay.
Yep. Let's see here. No, just there's the. I'm gonna go political this morning. No, actually, I don't. It gets thrown around a lot on Facebook and social and whatever, just in light of current political things. But we don't do that because we like.
No, not
Bolondres says, and I liked how Bo described the child as a foundling, which weighs in the way that he will be trained as a Mandalorian.
You know what? I guess that that sort of answers your question.
He will be a Jedi Mandalorian.
Well, so as a foundling, is he going to be initiated into the Mandalorians with Mando, or will he perhaps become a will he be a Padawan to Ahsoka?
Maybe he'll be both.
Wow, the chosen one he will be.
That will be the goofiest collage of Star Wars ever.
Yeah.
Yoda, Jedi, Mando with a jetpack the size of, like, I don't know, a preschooler's backpack and a popsicle lightsaber.
Yeah, totally. That is so cute. Bring it on.
yes, for sure.
Do it.
Yes.
Yeah, that'd be a lot of fun. That's going to take some seasons to develop it. But like,
You know what they're setting up, right? Again, they're setting up his allies. Remember what I told you at the beginning?
Mhm.
This is the second act. This is the second act of everything that's happening. In the second act, what we do is we accrue allies and we build toward a crescendo.
Mhm.
So he's going to fight something big, which in this case I think is going to be Giancarlo Esposito.
Mhm.
You know, Giancarlo Esposito. Whatever, you know, they're gonna fight probably him, because he's the one that's got the black saber. That's what Bo's looking for. So that, and he's coming for the foundling. So that puts them on a direct like trajectory toward each other.
Yes, absolutely.
Seems so obvious.
I'm liking this. You liking this?
I'm
You
so
excited? Are you
yes.
stoked?
I'm so
You know, we've done a lot of shows at different places and stuff for the last year, and just there's this drudgery around Star Wars. It's tiring. It's like, did you hear the new Solo news or the whole whatever? And this is 3 weeks, but really a year and a bit in a row of just thinking like, fuck, I like Star Wars.
me too. I fell back in love.
Did you?
Absolutely.
Nice.
Love.
Well, I think what's going to happen too is that you've got the baby is going to pull in probably the Jedi,
Mhm.
because the baby, what they're going to do is they're going to see Yoda, and they're going to say like, okay, well, Yoda's gone, you're the only one left, so we've, you know, like she's probably going to want to train the baby, is what I would think. You know,
Oh, buddy, you're so cute. You keep calling him the baby.
Well, he looks like a baby.
It's Yoda.
It's Baby Yoda or it's the
Baby-
child?
Oh, okay, the
Right?
child.
I wish
I think it's so cute.
it is cute. It
Look
sits.
at- oh yes.
It sits my desk full time, all the time, right there. You know what? It's actually kind of working with the green screen.
He's so cute.
Thank you, Teresa
I
Martin,
was
for
gonna say.
thank you for knitting me this last Christmas. It's a treasured thing to have here.
Yeah, he wanted that. I remember that.
Wanted this bad, yeah.
I love you.
She's
So
like,
good
I'm knitting this, and he's like, I want one. How do I get that?
Remember, she's like, get in line because I have to knit
Yeah.
one.
She told him to
My-
get in line.
She's like, I'm knitting one for like my blind, deaf, like it might be a mum actually. I'm not sure. I was just like, I felt terrible, but I got like the second or third one. It's pretty cool.
He is
Yeah.
so cute.
So W Kung YT, good morning. You guys are chatting, getting a helmet on Baby Yoda. Oh, there you go. I
Here
happen
we
to have.
go.
There, done.
Done.
Yep. That's a proper Vader
No,
helmet.
no, no, it's crooked. There we go.
Yeah, they can figure that out. Yeah, this is a legit Vader helmet with the Baby Yoda. So just tweak it a bit.
I mean, that'd be easy. You know, we just have to make a place for the ears.
Yep.
It looked like Batman.
Mhm.
Batman, Baby Yoda, Mandalorian, Jedi.
Yeah. Just like
I want to watch that.
the mega mashup. That'd be good. I like it.
The Monster Mash.
Mhm.
Crazy man. Anyway, yeah. So yeah, we'll have to have that. But I mean, it is creating, like, we're setting up the allies. It's setting up for the crescendo. I think the crescendo is going to be probably that maybe like you could even see this could be something interesting. What if like Sabine, or not Sabine? What if Bo-Katan trades Baby Yoda for the lightsaber?
Ooh.
Yeah, did you get an evil vibe off of her? Is she?
I don't think evil, but shrewd.
She's cold. Can we swear on the show? I don't know. She's cold as heck. That's for sure.
I know someone swears on his show, so
Mhm.
there's nothing wrong with that.
You know, she's just like, I'm going to use you. I mean, she used him as a tool in half a second. She's like, yeah, this is the way. Get in line, son.
They all seem to be using him though.
So we've got a prediction of the child's name being Yondu Aha.
He's talking about Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yes.
Perfect. You guys, you're both big fans of that movie, right?
Yes. I don't know if I'm-
That sounded like you were confused. Yes, maybe.
Did you like the movie, or do you like what's his face?
Chris Pratt.
Yeah, God, there's so many Chris's. I don't know any, but
I don't either.
Right.
Yes.
Chris has taken over Hollywood.
Yes.
Too many good-looking Chris's. Fuck those bastards.
I like the original, the first one more. I don't know.
I caught that, buddy. The D didn't, but
No, I didn't. I was thinking about Chris Pratt. Sorry.
see,
So,
if only you knew a good-looking Chris.
yes, I know.
Keep your eyes open.
I will.
Okay.
Okay. What did you say?
You guys are such dorks.
Yeah,
love it.
well,
It's like 3:30 in the morning. What do you want from me?
yeah, we're like talking about
Yeah.
Yoda.
No, you guys are like this anyway.
Yeah.
It's just-
Love it. Okay. Buddy, what did I miss?
What did you? Oh, I said there's too many good-looking Chris's. Fuck those bastards.
Only one's good.
That's a bit of an entente there. Yeah, it's like, yeah, okay, go for it. Do. All right, moving on to
Baby Yoda.
no. So we have Ahsoka Tano. What do you guys listening think of that? What do you guys think? Off the top of my head, I didn't. We jumped right into this cold after watching it. Is Rosario Dawson? Is that the right name? Yeah, I'm gonna bring
Yeah, I
her
think so.
up. Let's see here.
So it's her, and then Ahsoka's got the Ahsoka has the white lightsaber, right? So it's going to be the white lightsaber versus the black lightsaber.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Yep. Beautiful.
Oh gosh.
Yep. So now I'm sharing the wrong screen here. Actually, I can bring this up so we can both look at this. We ditch this.
How
and
many
go to this one.
episodes for the season?
8.
8. So we only have 5 more.
Yeah, I know.
This went by so quickly. I want to watch it again.
Good, we can do that.
Like, it was so good.
Hang on a second here. Let's have a look at Rosario / Ahsoka. I'm so loving this.
Mm-hmm.
So now I know you don't watch Clone Wars. So here is Ahsoka Tano. And yes, I've got at least 3 action figures in that.
I have action figures. I just...
Of her?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
And look, here's Rosario Dawson.
There's nothing wrong with
Heck no.
right?
It's going to be good.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, there's nobody like screaming minority hire here.
In this case, I see what you mean. Yeah, nobody's complaining, right?
No one gives a damn.
Perfect.
No one
It's
cares.
a hot chick playing a hot chick role. No one
Right.
cares.
And she's talented.
Oh yeah, she's very talented. She was great in Daredevil, where she was like the midnight nurse, you know, or the night nurse or whatever. And I thought it was funny, like she's like, yeah, just like cut him over the was it like an optical nerve or something? There's like a nerve that runs just above the eye, and she's like, yeah, he's talking to her on top of the roof, and he's like, yeah, I need to torture this guy. How can I inflict the most pain? She's like, cut him over the eye.
Exactly. So what do you figure, guys listening, Buddy, we're going to have her next week, I'll bet, right?
I would think so, but they'd be, it's going to be, I mean, a gag at 3 minutes in, and then after the gag, it's going to be some setup. I would expect that, honestly, you wouldn't see her till the end. Something's going to happen that's going to put them in danger, and in that dangerous situation, she's going to pop out and save them or lead them away.
With a white freaking lightsaber. How cool is that? So predictions for episode 8. That's way jumping ahead. Are we going to have Ahsoka versus, what's his proper name? Actor Giancarlo Esposito. Character, is it Moff? Is it Moff?
Moff Gideon, something like that.
Right. And that's funny because there's a guy I chit chat with on Twitter. He's got a band called Gideon's Mob, and I'm thinking like, I interchange them. So if you're listening, Brian, sorry.
Yeah, that guy's he's a cool dude. He wrote a bunch of articles on music and comic books and stuff. Real smart guy. Yeah, he's on the same schedule as me, so like, I'll usually interact at like 4 a.m, just about guitar pedals or something. So yes, thanks to W Kung YT Moff Gideon. Yes. Ashley Eckstein complained a little, but she looks nothing like Ahsoka. Yeah, Ashley Eckstein wasn't she the voice actor? Sorry, actress. Yeah. She's a cutie, but she doesn't, match the aesthetic. There you go. Someone had to say it, and you did.
Thank you, buddy.
Yep.
I mean, she's cute. She's good looking. She just didn't match the aesthetic.
I mean, she did the tour circuit. I'm sure I saw her at San Diego at least once doing that thing. Because all the voice
I'm sure she does that every year.
Yep.
It's one of those like more popular shows that, it's like, what was it? That stupid show, Twilight. The movie Twilight. Like everybody, there are still panels for Twilight. I want to be all, let it go on that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's where the money's at for those actors. They're not, just because you get into something like that, you're not making really huge dollars for it, No,
well, I mean, when when they become these cultural icons, and then they do the circuit forever.
Mm-hmm.
I imagine that's got to be laborious after a while. That's got to be such tedium. The same thing. I mean, it's a different hotel, it's a different city, but it's the same thing. It's like it'd be like going on 100 dates.
Yeah.
100 first dates.
Yep. True. I mean, there's worse things. Like,
yeah,
I've heard numbers that people can make in pretty much any, in the entertainment scene, whether it's a comic artist or an actor. They book a flight, they get a medium hotel, they go away for 4 days, and come home with $5-10 grand.
I mean, I used to even as what I do now, like I have licenses to work on hydraulics, mechanics, of a lot of different things, of cranes. I
Mhm.
can work on tanks. I can work on water plant technology, all kinds of crap. And sometimes I'll take like a vacation that's actually like it's a workation, I guess, where I will, take a contract job to go to say like Israel, and they'll pay me, plus per diem to work there for a couple of weeks that I took off from my regular job.
Yeah. But do you get to sign autographs for adoring fans? That's the
No,
thing. Not yet, right?
no, not yet. Hopefully that will come with, it's going to take some audience building
Yeah.
with Sins of the Fae, but I like what we're doing.
Yep. Yeah. To you new people here, I'm not going to not going to go into a full hard plug, but Buddy Lord is the writer on Sins of the Fae, a book I've been working on for almost a year, and he's been working on it for almost 10 years. And if you go find me or Buddy Lord on Twitter, you can see what we're up to. It's coming together.
Yeah, it really is.
Yep. Well, let's wrap. Let's get to the end of the show here. What else jumped out? Anything?
Not really. I mean, I think we covered most of the major points. The guys in the chat are talking about, between the two of them, are talking about some other things that we might have a kind of recreation of the Rebels, which would be interesting because a lot of people say that the Rebels was a decent story, but it was, not animated as well to the quality that most people would like.
Mhm.
And a lot of people think that they took some shortcuts in the storytelling. So if they could do that, or bring even some of that, some of the best of Star Wars, I'm okay with that, right? The best of all different kinds of Star Wars as lore into the Mandalorian world and make it better. I think that's the best thing you can do.
Mm-hmm. So you want to read some of these out? What's the thread here? I've got to bring that back up.
Well, I mean, there's like, see, Kong says, I question if it will be a Rebel sequel of sorts, and if we will see Ezra and Sabine this season. Think Filoni might want to save that story for later. I know we don't necessarily like the second trilogy, but when do we start to see or hear about the First Order or Ren? Well, I mean, I think we are right now. Like, they're gathering weapons. They're trying to get their stuff together. That's exactly what they were doing.
Mm-hmm.
And they're obviously, there's obviously a central depot. And the way that they collected those weapons is that, to try and stay under the radar, is they collected them like, gun skimmers. They collected very few of them from each planet.
That's right.
So, okay, and then Moff is like the main antagonist, but he isn't the top. No, he's I don't know, what should we call it?
Lieutenant. He's the what? So who's the top? Who's the big bad then?
We don't know.
No, you got to speculate.
I mean, I guess it would be Snoke, because he's not dead.
Okay, I guess it is.
Yeah.
Although I don't want to go there, but Rise of Skywalker it just knocked so many things off course.
I know,
Because I guess,
but that's the lore right now.
because I guess so. The big bad is the Emperor, really, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because Snoke was a clone, or a clone he created, a puppet.
Yep. Yeah, because remember he grew a whole bunch of Snokes.
Yeah, he just, they were like monkeys, sea monkeys. He just threw them in water.
Yeah, that's right. I've got the coffee table book of all the concept art for that.
Mm.
I didn't like the movie. I love all the production design, and there's the clone chambers were it's beautiful stuff. It could have been awesome, but maybe it still will be. I don't know. But let's not talk about Snoke and the Emperor. So maybe they keep Giancarlo as the main bad guy. Why don't you think it would be him?
He's the main guy for the series, but he's not the main bad guy because he's obviously following somebody else.
Okay. All right. Hey, you're back.
I'm back.
Okay, we've got
Dee.
Yep, Dee's back.
With
So,
T.
Yes.
so you guys, what do you give this 1 out of 10?
I give it an 8. It was pretty good. I think it's the best one of the season.
Interesting.
I concur. Absolutely.
Okay, I give this one the 7, pretty much.
Oh.
Yep.
Hard to please.
No, just I liked it, but it didn't grab me the same as episode 2.
Really?
Yep, can't tell you exactly why. I liked just they were really fun and self-contained, so they're cool with me. This was good. I mean, 7's pretty solid.
I found it more exciting than the last episode. I was left wanting more. I was like, really? It's done? This one felt a little bit more complete to me.
Mm-hmm.
It was sort of like a full circle episode.
Okay.
So, but
That's good.
Okay.
So we have here, this is interesting. So Bo tries to take that role as the leader, but there'll be a plot twist. As the did knock so much off course, Lucasfilm. So Rise of Skywalker, yes, did knock so much off course. Lucasfilm and Disney are paying attention to the negative reaction of diehard fans to the third trilogy, the overwhelmingly positive reaction to Mando. Yes, absolutely. This episode pays off in incredible ways for those who've watched the Clone Wars and Rebels and are steeped in the wider Star Wars lore.
Oh, I'm gonna have to do that then.
Nice. Guys,
Well, I think it's also they've been putting a lot of like video game stuff in. So I mean, like I said, I think it's like a collage. You know what I mean? Or like a coalesce or congress of a lot of the different Star Wars lores. I mean, I think isn't that what everybody wanted? Like they were like, why don't you expand on what's already there that people love? Right? That's what they wanted for the new trilogy, and they didn't do that. They just kind of rehashed the same old thing. And so, you know, Mandalore is doing that.
Yes, it is.
I mean, it's kind of like people are complaining about it, but honestly, isn't this sort of like this is going outside of Paris but staying in Normandy? You know, you go outside of Paris and what do you see? You see like the farm towns and the villages and the different, like, the basilica style chapels that were created from the same white stone that Mont Saint Michel was created from. You know, you begin to see all of these different things. And if you go to those villages, you'll see like, you know, monuments for like World War II and everything, right? They're rival the monuments anywhere. They're beautiful stone megalithic motifs. And so isn't that what we wanted? We wanted the farm villages and the nuance of Star Wars. That's what people wanted. That's what they're giving them.
Well, we wanted to see more of Clone Wars, especially going back again over a decade of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we had Kathleen Kennedy saying we don't have anything to bring stuff from, and the whole world went, "What are you talking about? We've got hundreds of books and a couple decades of comics, and so on and so on."
Yeah.
So they're really doing a good job of giving us a lot of the favorite things. I mean, Ahsoka again that couldn't be cooler, and I've heard the rumors over the last year, but now it's going to happen officially. Okay, I gotta give it a
Yes.
8.5. There you go.
He's getting be higher. He's like, I gotta be higher than Buddy.
I don't know.
Hey, I agree with you.
I'm getting stoked. I'll tell you why. Here, I gotta bring up this.
It's super exciting.
Here, for those who don't know. All right, so Katie Sackhoff. This isn't a dude thing. It's like, yes, she's
No, I love her too.
yeah. It's
Yes.
fine. She's gorgeous, but here, as Starbuck with a cigar. Boom.
Oh,
There you go.
badass.
Look at this. This is our newest Star Wars character right there.
Okay.
Come on. Right? That's where they're headed. And it's up.
Oh, she looked brutal.
What are you talking about?
Like, like not brutal as in ugly. She looked brutal. Like she looked like a brutally savage fighter.
Thank you.
Yes,
exactly.
thank you.
Yeah. Look at this. So this is our new character. I couldn't ask for more.
People have been asking for Katie Sackhoff ever since she stopped playing any, a character in Battlestar Galactica. They have been asking for her to be in another science fiction movie like forever. And I mean, she does a lot of science fiction stuff, but they've wanted her, and obviously then when she did the voice for Bo-Katan,
mm-hmm.
That was like, hey, like just get her. Like she's already there. Just get her.
And there's a thing going on here too with there's no bigger Gina Carano fan than
Me?
me. Who doesn't fucking love Gina Carano, right?
Gina Carano's been awesome, and
I
she
know.
defends like what I love. Like, man, I kind of hope because that if I had like I don't usually do the celebrity thing, where they have like crushes or whatever, and I still don't really give a damn. But what I would totally endorse. What is Henry Cavill, right? And
Mhm.
Gina Carano, they need to get back together. I'm just saying, Hollywood power couple, like they love the fans. They're both geeks. Like what the hell?
I know, 100%. I mean, relationships are complicated. I don't. You'll never see me reading the society stuff, but yeah, can you imagine like just those two having kids? Like, forget about it.
No kidding.
But
Right?
But stick with me though. The on screen, here's Katie with some serious abs happening, rocking a speed bag. I'm thinking, but her and Gina going to town on somebody.
Mm-hmm.
What could be better than that? And
I just see a lot of leg locks and a lot of really happy extras.
yeah.
Am I wrong? Am I
No,
wrong?
No, man, yeah. If you're wrong, I wouldn't want to be right. It's,
That's like what was there? Mila Jovovich in the first Resident Evil. Those were some happy zombie extras. Let me tell you. When she's in the sewer, like swinging from the pipes with her legs around their head, and they're like, "Yes, please."
yeah, I see a lot of sports bras and I was gonna say sweaty. Oh, never mind. Yeah,
Another show?
dewy ladies
Dewy ladies.
kicking ass, and I don't want to go there politically again, but it's I don't feel like it's putting it in your face at any point in the show.
Mm.
Like when Gina first fought Mando and they had the standoff, it was like, yep, she's probably his weight. She knows how to fight. All the fighting was perfectly choreographed, and she put him in the dirt. He's a little faster with the gun, but they still. That's when it goes. You want some soup? And the baby Yoda goes. He's homeless, and then they're friends, right? That's kind of like real life.
But when are we going to see Gina? What episode?
Her name is in the credits again, so we're gonna see her. You could ask. I don't know. Fuck. The only thing I don't like about Gina is that she doesn't follow me on Twitter yet.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because
she follows Jay, she follows Ryan. I think she follows G&G. She wished Lethal Lightning a happy birthday last week. Like, damn it, I want.
You just don't make enough noise.
What kind of noise? Yeah.
Gina.
Yes, Gina.
I don't flirt with her enough on camera. That's Jay's secret.
That's right. You're not like, I don't know, calling her hot or something.
Good hot.
Okay.
And intelligent.
Oh, did I tell you? I did get followed by the X-Wing pilot from last week.
Yes.
Did I tell you that, buddy?
Was it no? Which I don't know. Which one is that?
So the two guys who came and rescued.
Yeah, I know. One is like the was it like the executive producer or something?
Oh no! So one was it's not Favreau. Sorry, one's Dave Filoni.
Yeah,
and
that guy.
And the other's an Asian Canadian guy, and we've got the same hometown. And I just said, "Hey, bro," like just after the show last week. He followed me right back. So yeah, that's cool.
Hey, bro.
Yeah, well, we had a couple of mutual contacts, so
cool.
Whatever,
You have been vetted.
Exactly. It's the tiny wins.
Yes,
Yeah.
definitely.
Because I said that he's the newest, the absolutely newest X-Wing pilot in the entire Star Wars universe.
Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Well, no, because the show just came out last week.
Yes.
The newest.
Okay.
Right.
Gotcha.
So, tangent to that, did you see? I posted something I found in a book, like an actual real book in my house, and I found an ad for Star Wars about 6 months ahead of episode for A New Hope in 1977, and it said the universe was 3,000 years. Oh, sorry, it was the year is 3,000 AD. I thought that was really interesting. Crickets, yeah.
Crickets. Okay, buddy.
The year was 3000 AD. After what?
So it doesn't say a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away.
Yeah.
It says it's the year 3000 in the future. I thought that was incredible. I thought I'd get like a million.
Okay.
Well, I just thought it was neat because they obviously changed course in the middle, right? And thank you, W. Kung. Yeah, Kim's Convenience. It's Paul Sun Hyung. Paul Sun Hyung Lee.
Oh,
That sounds like a porn name.
No, it sounds like a
no.
it sounds like a Korean name.
Chong Lee. It does.
Hyung Lee. God, the number of Korean friends I have, it's quite a lot. And where I live has got a very large Asian community.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Like 2 blocks that way is the main restaurant strip, and they run all the Italian and Japanese restaurants too.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, I digress. No, he's a cool dude. Go, I don't know, buddy. Go say hi on Twitter. Say hey, bro. Maybe see what happens.
Okay. Hey, bro. I know it. I know X.
Yeah. No, I think we went to the same high school too. So
Jealous.
jealous.
So cool.
Oh, come on. It's like,
Come on.
yeah. So speaking of social media, do you want to? Are we done with Mandalorian?
No.
Or no?
Never.
No.
No, I mean, are we done tonight? Yeah, because I gotta go soon.
Exactly. One topic I think is interesting. The great Twitter exodus has been happening. It's been being talked about for a while, but have you noticed the buzz about Parler in the last 2-3 days?
Yeah, but I mean, I'm on Parler. It doesn't have all the functionality that Twitter has. Is the problem?
Yeah, it's not good.
Doesn't have the functionality. Doesn't have the outreach. Still has censorship. Still has a lot of, I don't know. Like, it's a data mine. A lot of people think it's a honeypot.
Yep.
There's a lot of different issues to that. I mean, unfortunately, Twitter is still the best alternative for this kind of social media. It's just unfortunate that they choose to censor so many people for their political opinion, basically.
Yep. Exactly. I just wanted to know what your thoughts were on it. It's it'll be interesting because it's going to be a lot of people that have to do it at the same time, and I'm not advocating either way, but I'm aware of it. I have like 17. I don't know. I did one tweet. In fact, I tweeted our book cover for Sins back in. I've never looked at it again. And I went and looked, and it's like Cora Black Garrett follows me, Martina Marcota follows me, and then some random people do so far. Oh, and you and me are buddies on there, I guess. So hey, we'll see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we're gonna wrap it up. I want to thank everybody who's been here listening the whole time and chatting. I could use a like or two. I don't see any yet. You must have liked this a bit. And a sub. Yeah, sub. We'll be back again, same time, next Friday, early in the morning. And I'd like to see you all there again. So,
Okay.
was it good night?
Good night.
Okay. Buddy, where are you on Twitter?
I am at the Buddy Lord on Twitter.
That's right. It's the Buddy Lord. Yep.
Sure.
Give this guy a follow. He's what the hell? Should I pitch our book for?
Yes.
Do you want me to give you the screen? Let you pitch for a minute or two?
It's gorgeous.
It's beautiful.
Sure.
We did a lot. Let's make it quick. And again, usually I know the people in. I don't see names I know. So let's hit up sinsthefey.com. In fact, I'm going to put it right into the right in this window.
Did you type it out when it was already there?
Whatever. This is a book that Buddy here and myself are been working on for about a year. It is available for sale now. It's going to ship. We're a couple months away.
Yeah, we're a few months away. We had to we had a hiccup because the original artist the best thing I could consider it is production differences. And so with our production differences, we had to go another way. And all this art is actually going to be revamped. Most of the art now, or actually really all of it, is being done by Xevious.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if you want to show some of the new stuff that you put up, or that you've been making, because that's going to be what they see. That's going to be what they buy.
Well, you know what I want to do is get some people sticking around here, get to know who we are, what we do.
Mm-hmm.
I still want to be two guys talking about talking Star Wars because after a while you sort of feel you get to know people a bit,
Mhm.
and we're the guys who work our asses off, 18 hours a day making this thing right here,
Yeah.
and it's beautiful. We're well funded. It's going to be in the mail in a few months, so we got to get rid of the masks, man. There we go. Saucy lady, sci-fi, fantasy. Yeah, keep an eye on us. We won't let you down with this.
He wants to see your art. He says, "Let's see it."
Yes, your art.
Okay.
Put up your art. It's gorgeous.
All right, hang on a second.
Oh,
So, Kung, who are you? Are you on Twitter? Go find me because I put something up every day. But I'll indulge you now if I'll be as fast as I can. Just a second. Let me see what I'm working on right now. I have to be really careful. I have very sensitive things on screen.
Very sensitive screen.
yes.
Oh yeah.
Oh yes.
Oh, not like that.
No.
Okay, hang on. But, sorry. Okay, let me multitask here. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bring up my own Twitter. Hang on.
It'd be the easy. That's what I always do when people ask me, like, what does the new stuff look like? I just send them to your Twitter. Like, skim through that.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go straight to. I don't know what I want to share here. Oops, into privates here.
Not in the messages.
Nope.
Yep.
Well, hi, Rachel.
It's okay. There's no nudity.
No.
Okay, here's from this morning. There you go. Here's a new sketch. Yeah, you haven't seen this.
No, you were working on this.
So yeah, buddy, you wanna? This is just one panel of one panel from a new page.
Yeah, these are the dust core. It's the dust core riding a carriage that's I wanted to create, like, because the land mass is different in this world that I created, which is like the Amber Archipelago, but this is an island of Padoris. It's a volcanic island, and because there's just all different kind of verdant, like lush, actually life, like tropical jungles and all different kinds of stuff. But there's also a volcano at the center of it. I wanted a different kind of creature to be pulling a carriage, so I created something called a Ferax, which is basically, these are like jet black, midnight blue, different color, six-legged Komodo dragon-like things with rainbow-colored eyes.
Mm-hmm.
And they have what they do is they kind of hitch them to these wagons, and the actual joist of the wagon is different. It's a universal ball, a gimbal, so that it twists and goes in all different directions. And what that means is they can, instead of just having to be in front of the wagon, they could do something like they could be on the side of a sheer rock wall pulling the wagon along.
Yep. Cool. And you're digging this? This is gonna get fully painted over.
Can you you've actually painted?
Yeah.
Oh,
give me
come
one
on.
sec. So this
Okay.
is that's this morning.
Gorgeous.
And I sent Buddy a quick note as he was heading off this morning. I'm like, I can't make them not look cute. Damn it.
Yeah, they're so cute.
Like, so something colorful.
Oh, some of your color.
This is actually the foundation of the first. So of the next sequence coming up. This is middle of page 1.
I'm super excited.
Okay. You want to see some color?
Yes. No, show.
This is an inset panel, which will be. I'll be able to share this in a few days. As she sets fire to Nikki's house and shit really gets.
I know, it's getting so exciting. I'm totally.
Oh, here. Okay, this is a good one.
Okay.
This. Yep. What can I say about it? What can you use? This is sort of the closing to introduce D'Angelo Sinceri, who becomes an important character who kind of.
This is layers upon layers upon layers right here. This is a dream within a dream and a fourth wall break, because you've got a dream within a dream of, this is one of the main characters of the story staring out, and this is one of the magical creatures that it's talking about.
Mm-hmm.
And he is, affecting someone in our world. And it's, some people wish for a fairy tale, not knowing what it is they're truly asking for. And she's summoning a fae because she thinks it's cool, because she wants to prove to herself that she can do something. And who she summons is a fae lord or highborn. one of the progenitors of their kind, and it changes, history forever. That's all.
Yeah, that's all. It's not a big thing. I get you. Yeah, and then the following page, he actually, as much as I can, is going to come off the page physically, looks-wise, and look right at the viewer. So yeah, this is the stuff. So I hope you guys like this art. We're pretty happy, right?
Mm-hmm. It's very Vertigo, very McKeon, right? McKeon.
I suppose so. I mean, the only person from the outside who looked in contacted me and said that it looked very Bill Sienkiewicz. And
well, I mean, could be that too. Like it's more painterly than pure comic book, which is what we were going for.
Yep. And as much as I love comic books, I mean, I've always been a painter, and to be quite honest, doing really, really tidy lines and then perfect flats just bores me. It's just I'd rather just sort of get in and make it come off the page, So I do it more with color than with line. So there you have it.
It's gorgeous.
So check us out. Since thevay.com, you get the book is $25, and there's some different perks, different packages. But
yeah, well, we created our own language for the characters to cast magic, to use magic, and we created a bookmark where you can follow along with that language and actually see what they're, you can translate what they're saying.
Yep, that was a lot of fun. In the tradition of Orabesh for Star Wars, damn it, Klingon. Oh, I forget the Klingon word for Klingon. You know?
Oh, you're putting me on the spot now.
Yeah, that's good.
I feel like it's like Moneyball when Brad Pitt points at that one dude, and he's like, you want me to talk? And he's like, yes, you talk when I point at you.
Jonah Hill?
Wait, if I'm going to run a radio show, that's...
Yeah, that's...
Oh, but hey, we're on camera too. But not now, because someone's having a smoke break. Yeah. Or not.
X.
Yeah. Okay. W. Kung, thank you. Yeah, this is... we're not inventing the wheel here, man. Like, it's... we're making the art that fits the words. And it's become kind of painterly.
Yeah, I mean, this is just a lot more open. There's a lot more versatility in what X can do than in our previous, artistry. And so this is more magical, and this is a magical book. This is a very, very intense, very, a lot of different images. I mean, we go from, like a volcanic island to Las Vegas.
Yep. Ooh, which I have to show that. Oh, speaking of Gina Carano, I'm going to bring this up for whoever catches this. Boom. This was a three-way project just around this time last year with Buddy, with our creative, me with the sketches and the colors, and in the middle of that we had Jason Johnson, who's just a fantastic line artist. Comic books.
Yeah, he's really good.
He's worked for everybody. I know I caught a bit of a little tempest in a teapot with him losing some subs because he was doing some work for Penthouse magazine. And I looked at some of the stuff he did. It was awesome. There was I showed you the one.
Yes.
I'm not going to be too graphic, but it's cool. It was kind of funny, kind of naughty.
Yeah.
And then Gina retweeted this, and it's a lot of fun. But this is my art too, but this is all three of us.
I love that.
Isn't it good? That baby Yoda?
Man. I love that.
Yeah, the only thing I did is I said we should do this. That was my part.
Which is huge.
Dude, you're when you bankroll concepts, that's it. Things don't get done otherwise, right?
Oh.
Here, what do we got here? Oh, here we go. Here's a bit of Vegas. Oh yeah, there's a lot of color happening.
Yeah, when you added the color, that it was completely different. I was shocked when I saw this.
Well, I was in Vegas last November, and you live somewhere for 5-6 days on a trade show, and you're out every night with. That's what it feels like, There's just like these edge lights, and there's crazy, And this is Buddy's. Again, this comes from Buddy, but this is I always say peppercorn because I'm usually hungry, but pepper mill.
It's so funny.
Yeah, it's a Pepper Mill restaurant, which is, but we turned it into like sort of I don't know, like a bar, I guess. It's just a a place where a lot of these people go and the worst kind of people in town and the best people in town, just everybody who is anybody, goes to the Pepper Mill to pay homage to Dave, who kind of runs Las Vegas at this point.
That's right. And this is our other main good guy, believe it or not. This is CJ. I'm going to try and find Dave, but here he is.
Yeah, this is where he's trying to hide what he is, and Dave points a light at him to, and calls him a fang banger because Dave is a werewolf and they don't like each other.
Yep. That's awesome. Yeah, man. Okay. So this is what you can expect to see around here. Ooh, one more.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's gorgeous.
Priscilla.
I'm in love.
Isn't I know, right?
I know. Oh my god.
See, like,
Ugh.
keeping sexy women in comics. Like, don't most normal girls love that too? Isn't that just the way it is?
I don't know.
You know?
Apparently I've been out of the loop forever.
Well, you're back in.
Yes, I am.
This is the loop.
Well, I shared with you my very first comic.
That's right.
Supergirl.
Mm.
Oh god, I still have that from many moons ago.
Nice.
Yes.
So here we are. Lots of colors, lots of stuff. I don't know if you saw this one finished. That's one pass away from done, and a little bit of it needs a bit of captions, but it's in the can too. So I think we've got a damn good looking book.
Mm-hmm. No, I'm really getting caught up, even though I see at certain stages.
The development cycle from the thumbnail to sketch to whatever in the painting, I go away for a week, and
I'm not disappointed.
then we have stuff like this. So all right. Okay, dude. Anybody listening? See you next week. Thanks for being here, and we will catch you next time. Have a good day. Do.